I find myself waking up in the morning, putting on a pot of coffee, logging into the control panel, maybe writing some new content. You can do it at any time. It's really easy. You can do it from anywhere. I think it's great. I decided to start working with LawLytics because I had finished my relationship with the other larger company that I was working with after being dissatisfied about the quality of service I was receiving, the quality of my website, and especially the rankings, the rankings on the web. I felt that LawLytics was a much more personal experience for me. The staff and the leadership at LawLytics was very impressive from the outset. It was seamless. I didn't notice any problems with my rankings. In fact, my rankings went up rather quickly, and that was one of the reasons I went over to LawLytics, is because this other company was really hurting me. So not only was LawLytics able to get me up and running, so to speak, within a very short period of time, there was a seamless transition and my rankings improved dramatically within 30 days, especially after 60 days. I was much better than I had been. I found it very easy to use. I'm not the most technological savvy attorney out there, but I love the ability to be able to create my own content and really my own style. It's a great medium to be able to create the kind of message that an attorney wants to get out there. At our heart, I believe that, in my heart, I believe that attorneys are writers. We should be able to express ourselves. I found that working with the LawLytics control panel allowed me to create the kind of message and script the kinds of web pages that I really wanted. It would be much more difficult for me to do so by just simply working on a word processor. As far as the amount of time and effort and investment that it took me to start learning how to use the LawLytics control panel, I'd have to say it was extremely minimal. Mainly because I find that the LawLytics control panel, it's a very intuitive way of writing, of creating a website. It's really user-friendly. Anybody who has basic computer literacy, and I mean basic, shouldn't have a problem at all with it. To the extent that there are any problems, I found the LawLytics staff totally accessible, very responsive to any of my questions, and really the LawLytics website has a ton of information, both in videos and in other written material to get you going. I found that it wasn't more than about a week or so before I started writing my own pages, and it's one of these things that any lawyer can do at his or her convenience. I find myself waking up in the morning, putting on a pot of coffee, logging into the control panel, maybe writing some new content. You can do it at any time. It's really easy. You can do it from anywhere. I think it's great. And I think it's really a wonderful thing that the people at LawLytics encourage attorneys to write. That was one of my biggest complaints and concerns about the former provider that I had. Lawyers are writers. Lawyers should be writers. This is what we spent many years going to school and working to become. We've perfected our craft. We should know how to communicate the message that we want to convey, not only to our clients, but to prospective clients. And the LawLytics platform allows us to do that really well. One of the other things that I really value about LawLytics and was very impressed with from the outset was the competitive pricing that LawLytics offers. I mean, I can truly say that LawLytics offers better quality service than the big company I was using for essentially pennies on the dollar in comparison. It actually blew me away to realize once I was all set up that I was ever paying as much as I was for the alternative website or the competition, so to speak. I think it shows a lot that LawLytics is confident enough to let you, the customer, the attorney, know that at any time, if you want to end your service, you can, and you get to keep your content. It's a great thing. There really are no gimmicks. They're not hiding behind anything. And after the bad experience that I had with my former provider, that was really important to me. I would unequivocally recommend LawLytics to other attorneys, especially given the experience that I've had in the past with other providers, and really there was another very big provider that I used. I can say that it's night and day. The experience that I've had with LawLytics is the kind of experience that any lawyer should hope to have within with his or her website provider, website marketer. I don't feel that LawLytics pushes any additional services or products on the attorney. I have never felt pressured to buy any additional service or subscription. The basic subscription is an incredible value, and to the extent that there are other things that you need done for your website, for your business marketing needs, I find that LawLytics, they're the perfect match between attorney and website provider, website marketer.